What's happening? That looked like an idiot, but I'm gonna go with it anyways. Because you know what? I'm fishing, and I don't care. Part 1. Jeff's giggling. Got Jeff out there in the background. We are on Ken's Lake in Moab fishing. It's our 24 hours of Moab. This is part 1. We're fishing in the afternoon. We're hitting 2 canyons while we're up here. Let's get back to the fishing. Let's see what Jeff's giggling about. Fish on. There we go. My first trout at Ken's Lake. I forget how slimy trout are. There we go. Oh, and he's gone. Quick release. Kind of shocked to catch him. Pulled him out off of a little ghost jig. And I'm just trying to bounce along as we're moving our way over to the rocky shore. So last night I was fishing and blanding and using this topwater popper. So that's kind of what I started with on this pole. My other pole I had an old ghost jig. Trying to get me a little closer to the shore here. I may switch this popper over. It is 85, 90 degrees out. We do have a lot of cloud cover, which is nice. Obviously the fish are going to be lower when it's hot out. This popper did all right last night at 3rd Reservoir. I got the fizzy! I'm water skiing it towards me. Up, bluegill. Good night. Got some good bluegill in there. Let's see if I can do this without dropping either hammer or the pliers this time. Let's see. Give me a little bit more line here. I ain't losing this popper. There we go. Ken's Lake bluegill. Popper. He's still giggling. All right, let's put a jerk bait on. See what we can do. All right, after saying I was gonna put a jerk bait on, I changed my mind when I saw this in the box. So we're gonna give that a shot. It'll allow me to troll a little bit too, so I can catch up to Jeff and see what's so funny all the time. Fish on, right there. Just jumped, I didn't see what it was. like it's got some shoulders. Bass, come on, bass. Yes! We got a bass. Ha! We got a bass. We got a bass. Knew there had to be some in here. Actually, I knew there was some in here. I've seen pictures of them. How's that? Ken's Lake bass. I got the highest arcing cast ever. Anybody got any tips for me on my casting? Every time I go overhand, which is my preferred method to cast, just because I always usually have something to my side, every time I throw overhand, I just got this huge high arc, and I end up throwing out about 15 to 20 feet of extra line probably in that arc. And then the line, of course, lure doesn't go as far.
Like you see in Mississippi.
Really?
You know, the longer necks. It's about that big around. I got a picture. I can't see if I couldn't get close enough to get a good picture. I didn't dare mess around with my phone too much over here to see if I got him. I tried to get close and he just dove off in the water. Somebody's had to have turned it loose.
Wow, yeah.
Him or something.
Yeah. Is that what you're giggling about? What are you?
I giggle every time I catch a fish. About 4 trout, 3 bluegill.
I got that 1 trout, 1 bluegill, and a bass.
Oh, you got a bass?
Yeah, just finally got one when I switched over to the spinner.
Blue, right?
It's all right. When I'm just fishing to fish, a fish is a fish. There you go. Nice job, Jeff.
Oh shit, got him again. Did that count twice?
Yeah, sure. The line caught up in his gills.
Oh, I got 2 hooks off.
Oh.
Hook him on the side. Flip it off.
Jeff's giggling again. Maybe I should have brought my trout rigs. Just had so much fun the last couple of years learning how to catch bass. I grew up my whole life catching trout up in the mountains, Utah County and such. It's been fun learning how to catch bass. Kind of a little bit different technique, different sport, different lures, different habits. Trout are very much more predatory fish. Excuse me, bass are much more predatory fish. Oh, that's about perfect as I can get for where I wanted to go. Yep, right there, right by that tree. Exactly where I want to cast that time. Now, which one of the 3 species is it? Come on, bass. Come on, bass. Yeah. Oh, he spit it out. At least I saw it. It was a bass. It's like middle of the day and hot, so I get it. Fish are like, nope, not hungry. It's too hot. But for us to get 3 activities in this weekend, I shouldn't even say weekend, 24 hours of Moab. For us to get 3 activities in, we kind of had to put this one in the afternoon. Jeff is an excellent fly fisherman. He has given lessons before to people and instructions, and it's not a bad little lake to fish on. If you're in Moab and need a little bit of a fishing pick-me-up, not bad. Bet you could do just fine from the shore too. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find something to put on for a trout. I forgot. I left all my spoons and stuff in the truck. So I'm gonna try this deep diving Rapala. Yeah, see how it goes. Jeff's just like a motorboat on that thing over there. Get close to him and he just zooms off. Obviously wants to fish by himself. He's obviously having better luck than I am. But I'm not skunked! Not a big hunky chunky nothing. Worm. Texas rig. It's time to go anyway. I'm just gonna bounce this along as we go as I start swimming back. And that's what I like. You know, to hit the shore. No lightweight rigging for me. Get off those initial rocks right on the shore. Yeah, there we go, both of us. Jeff just hooked up too. I just looked back and looked at Jeff and he was giggling again. Oh, this one got some meat on it. Yeah, this one's got some meat. Oh, come here, come here. Don't you get off. Ha Yep. Get my hands on them. There we go. Nice Ken's Lake bass again. Yeah! Okay, I go home now. There's just something about them hitting on these jigs that are just so satisfying. Just to be able to be bouncing that jig along and all of a sudden feel a little bit of tick tick and then whack. How was fishing?
It was really good. I don't even want to tell you how many I got.
I don't want to know how many you got. You were giggling an awful lot though. 11 trout and 3 bluegill. Nice. I got 3 bass, 1 bluegill, and 1 trout. Well, there's part one of our 24 hours of Moab. Ken's Lake. Come out, go fishing, trout, bass, bluegill. It's a blast. We're going to pick up Tammy from work. Heading off to part two. Stay tuned. Thank you to all of our patron supporters. Glad to have you on board, and we'll catch you in part two. Come along.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.